Oh boy. Oh boy, that might be just a little on the tall side. Yeah, bring her back down. Oh, hopefully that's okay. Back her up a little bit. And that's about the best that we're gonna get right there. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just got done filming a video for After Prison Show. It is Wednesday around 9:30ish in the morning. And hopefully you guys are having a really good day. So, what's going on? There's always something going on. I want to start this off by saying we put in an offer on that house that I showed you guys. I put an offer in for 60 grand saying, hey, look, it's going to be at least $10,000 worth of repairs. And that ain't no lie. HVAC, $10,000. Foundation, $10,000. Kitchen and bathroom upgrade, that's $5,000 a piece at the least. That's $30,000 that we're at right there. Possibly needing a roof. Probably definitely needing $5,000 in plumbing. So $5,000 on the roof, $5,000 in plumbing. That's 40 grand. And we haven't even gotten to floors. We haven't even gotten to doors and windows. Oh shit, windows, 5 grand. That's 45,000 flooring. So yeah, easily 50,000 in repairs to try to make a house that can be sold for $130,000. I gave her the offer and nothing. Crickets. She ghosted me. As to be expected. She probably got a higher offer. She might have got the whole 80. There's people who can do a lot more with a lot less, and there's people who are going to try to do a lot less and try to still ask for a lot more. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Also, real quick, a little, as if there wasn't enough red flags with that property, I would ask the mother, there's a house directly next door. It's a 3132, something like that. They want 150, 160 for it. Can't remember. She told me that house is a flip. I asked how long that house has been on the market for. She said for over a month. So there's that. And also, one final red flag about everything. They literally just had a murder there last night, literally a mile down the street from where that house is at. So if there was enough signs about that house, I think we got them. I think we read loud and clear that that's a house we need to steer clear of. And the no HVAC off tops, that's the #1 reason. I don't even want to mess with it. There's other houses, there's other fish in the sea, and we're going to find what else there is. Oh, shoot, that reminds me. I got to shoot a message real quick to this wholesaler. That's crazy right there. Good morning. Just wanted to make sure we're still good for 12 o'clock today. Thank you, and I'll look forward to seeing the property shortly. So, today potentially is a day we could go see the best property, maybe the best. This is the house that I showed you guys a couple of days ago. It's $125,000 on Zillow. It's $128,000 on Facebook Marketplace. There's definitely a wholesaler involved in this. I'm using the wholesaler to potentially go see the property. And if I'm interested in the property, I'm not even going to deal with the wholesaler. I'm going to go straight to whoever's listing it on Zillow. Is that bad? I watched the video. I can't remember who made this video. I would shout them out if I could. But in that video, they talked about, a misconception of wholesaling is you don't have to find the off-market deals. There could be deals on the MLS listing that could be deals. And I think that that's what this guy is hoping is going on right here. Not going to be the case, though. But this is that big 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 4,000 square foot home. There's no pictures of a kitchen. There are a bunch of pictures of the inside, and it doesn't look too terribly bad. This house has been on the market for, I think, 60 days. So why is this house still sitting? Is it because of the niche area that it's in? Only time will tell, and hopefully we're going to get a chance to check it out. There's also the house that the mother of the girl who was selling the last house that we went and seen told me about, her parents' house. $100,000. It's a 3-1, I believe. I looked it up on Zillow. Doesn't look all that impressive. But I'm going to see what's going on with this dude. Hopefully we'll hear back and be able to go see the big house. And I'm also going to hit up the mother and see if we can check that house out as well. Maybe not today, but soon. The fact of the matter is, it's time to grind. Like, it is time to get shit moving. And that's what my hope is. So that's how we'll begin this. Also, real quick to note, Bill and the boat, they're gone. He sold the boat yesterday. Bill would actually text me yesterday. I said that I received a message from this dude that was intended for the next buyer. And like I said, I think this dude was playing games. Because I would read the message and it would say something along the lines of, hey, The first guy fell through. As a matter of fact, let me read you the message. The guy I was holding it for changed his mind. Got back from Suffolk early and just had it out for a test run. Wait a minute. I was at your house early. The boat was still up on the left. Now, you telling me that you took the boat out? This message came through at 11:20 in the morning, so he could have taken the boat out after, you know, he stood me up. He said, I just had the boat out for a test run. If you want a sea trial, keep in mind the tide situation. May want to come earlier than 4. I think Bill was toying with me right there to see if he could get me back on the hook. Wait a minute, Bill, you had it in the water? I'm coming right back. Ain't no telling. But the boat is gone. He sold the boat, so the 8 ball of cocaine is now off of the table, and I ain't got to worry about it no more. All right, let's see what today's going to bring. Hopefully, we're going to go get to check out a big fucking house. Okay, hey, what's going on? It is about... shit, what time is this? About 11 o'clock. And on my way to go pick up Damon right now. And we're getting ready to go see that big house, that big 5.2. So I thought that this thing was posted on Facebook Marketplace by a wholesaler. Well, I looked the guy up who was posting, and it turns out he's a realtor. Maybe he's double dipping. Maybe he's wholesaling and in the real estate. So no telling. I think my biggest question about this house is, why is this thing still on the market? It's been on the market, I think, for 60 plus days. Is it because of the niche area that it's located in? Or is it because of the fact that it's a 4,000 square foot home that has no HVAC? That might be 20 grando just in HVAC. Only time will tell, though. Maybe it's an historical district where not too much can be done with it. Maybe it's a short sale, like... I hope it ain't no short sale. I don't know much about those, but I've heard that those are quite tricky. And maybe maybe they're looking for offers. Maybe 128 or 125,000 isn't even in the ballpark. Ain't no telling. What I do know is this thing is an hour away. So we got a bit of a ride to go check this thing out, and that's what we're getting ready to do. I'm very interested in this house. But one thing that I've definitely learned from dealing with real estate is there's always a catch. So anything that looks too good to be true, there's usually a catch. What is it with this one? Well, we'll find out in about an hour. All right, let's see what this house is hitting on. Hello.
Hi, this is Stacy, and I'm giving you a call from the auto service center.
You son of a gun. Thought that might have been somebody. All right, we are in the middle of BFE. We're going to be going to an historic district in a city I haven't been to, a town. I don't know what it's called. I haven't been here in like 20 years. I used to work a pretty crazy job out this way, and yeah, so this is definitely a hell of a ride to get out here. It's been a 45-minute ride, and definitely would be stepping out of the comfort zone if we took this on. These look like all the stuff that we were flipping out in Portsmouth. So immediately this area reminds me of Mississippi. Totally different dynamic, totally different. Oh, they got a Boost Mobile. That shit was called Shady Coin Laundry. Oh, they got a parking shop. Okay. This looks like the, oh shit, the food bank. My God. I thought that was the grocery store. Shit. We're almost there. We're getting ready to be there. The guy that's meeting us over here, he's going to be about 30 minutes, so at least we can tour and film. Welcome to High Street. I guess what you're doing, you're just going to sit there. Okay, we are in the historical area. So what I'm looking for immediately coming to an area that we know nothing about. Is there any renovations being done here? You got these huge, beautiful homes. Look at this thing. You know, you got these huge, beautiful homes out here. Are there any renovations being done? What is down that street? Okay, there's the paper mill right there. Told you we was right behind. So is that what you're seeing out of your backyard? We got a train track right here. How much of a pain in the ass and a nuisance is that? Probably quite a bit. Little junkyard right here. Look at the front porch on this thing. Woo! Well, I gotta be honest, I'm not seeing much in terms of renovated. Beautiful homes though. Yeah, just keep it running because we're about to be there. Just go around. Okay. Got a park. Now that looks like about the nicest house right there.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
He's got the tin roof on that. Actually, that's not even that nice. I see a for sale sign, so I'm guessing that this is it. I wonder if anybody lives here.
Which one is it?
It's this one right here.
It's definitely a monster.
Oh boy, Jack. It's one of them things that needs everything. Nice, boy. Look at that fascia. Is that what it's called?
Soffit and facial.
Gutters are falling off. Oh. See if we can walk around the back of this thing. So you're right on a main street. Oh, moly, this thing is massive. Look at that. What do you figure that's for? Oil?
Probably.
So that's like
furnace.
floor furnace heat, probably. There's an HVAC guy right there. That was one thing that I was concerned about, is out here, how hard would it be to get a contractor out here? Got a driveway, my goodness. I don't know what that is right there, but that looks pretty bad. Almost looks like the whole wall is gonna come off. Sits on a pretty tall crawl. Whew. I ain't never seen nothing like that. That's just straight concrete. I don't know if anybody is living in here. Gosh, almighty. I wonder what that is right down there. It's got a really large yard, right?
Yeah.
Hey, get a shot of this. Lot of roof damage.
You see why it's been on the market for a while now.
She's massive though. Can you go over top of this with like vinyl? And how would that even be possible? All right, well, the guy said he's running a little bit late, so he's not going to be here for a little while. we're gonna check out the town and come back and meet him over here and check this out. Man, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Look at the way that that cuts in right like that. And then it, I mean, is that holding that up right there?
That's probably some kind of Victorian decoration.
Yeah, but the entire roof probably needs more than just replacing. All right, well, let's see what else this town has to offer. So there's no trespassing signs all over the house. Those are probably meant for us and for any potential burglars. I'm not even gonna lie, that is a massive, massive house. When you think about 4,000 square feet, like it doesn't even, the perspective doesn't even set in until you actually see how big that is. And then you look around this neighborhood, like I wanna go down a couple of these streets. Look at this guy riding on the back of the truck.
Oh, I barely got it.
Yeah, you look at around this, they're pretty houses. They're just so freaking old. Like, look at this thing. Purple though. There's one right there that's empty. Looks like it's in way better condition. This thing is beautiful. That thing right there is a monster. Like this area, and then here you go. You get into some nicer homes. This area could be it. But it doesn't look like anything. Well, we got a little bit of flipping going on right here. It doesn't look like much of anything is taking place out here. And I get why. You know, you think about the money that's out here. Is there even money out here? There's a house that's a little bit bigger than that one that we were just looking at. And they want almost $500,000 for that house. It's a little bit newer, but it's fully upgraded. And that thing is beautiful. I think initially I see why the house is on the market for as long as it is. The roof alone needs just so much freaking work. And if you see that type of rot and that type of deterioration in that facial, then you already know there's leaks. There's a third floor to that thing. I'll be curious to see what that third floor looks like. Massive, massive freaking houses out here. When you talk about trying to step it up to a bigger house, I don't think it gets no bigger than a neighborhood that's just this big. All right, this was right past it. Let's go down this little side street and see what's hitting on down here, if anything. Look at the bear. Oh, there's an electric company right there. Son of a gun. You got a storage yard. Everything is just fenced in. And then, like, this is the only real work out here. Is this factory way over here. Fence company. Okay, well, at least there's some contractors out here. What's on Main? Let's go down here. Boy, this Main Street for real. Oh shoot, look at that RV for sale.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh boy, that joint got a for sale sign in it too. That was the used car lot back there. Little park. Oh, they're flipping this one. Okay. Good job. They got a house right there getting flipped. A lot of work taking place in there. Definitely like the front porch.
How long have you been flipping homes?
Oh, only a year.
About a year?
So this would be my third one.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I didn't.
Thank you.
This is my number one right here, Damon. He helps me with the flip. So the deal is
Yes, sir.
oh my God, and
And this is an unfinished product too, so the owner actually started, he was gonna fix and flip it, but unfortunately his father got sick during the process, so.
Well, this is beautiful. My God, let me just get this real quick.
Go
So,
ahead and get into it. I'll open up all the doors.
all right, so you walk in, and first thing that you see is just this massive opening right here. Massive. Boy, this is HGTV right here. Huge little front sitting room, all plaster, of course. Wow. Got no idea what this room right here would be, possibly a washroom. Just some other room right here off of that front room. Tons of windows. Gosh almighty. Huge, huge, huge. Floors feel really good. We got a.
Yeah, cause I think he installed these. He was in the process of.
I just went and looked at a house yesterday that was, I mean, horrendous.
That's
Horrendous.
why this is not bad from the outside. When I first came here, I was expecting it to be like.
My
terrible.
major concern is when we get to that third floor, what's that roof look like? Because I know we got
No,
leaking.
the trimming definitely needs some work. There's a lot of.
Is there a kitchen in here?
This would be the kitchen area. Right?
Okay, so there was no kitchen. He tore everything out.
And you can see where he started up top too.
Yeah.
Putting the boards.
Okay, so this would be a super huge kitchen, and just I already know, but we are in historic, right?
This falls just a little outside of this.
So this not in historic.
No, it's not.
I don't know anything about dealing with the city of Portsmouth. You do, if you do what you're supposed to do, they're fine. And I learned that from my first house because I didn't pull any permits. And then they gave me a bunch of shit off of that. But then on the second house, I did it the right way, so they were fine. But if it was historic, that would change what we could do outside of it.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to, I mean, I'm not trying to change anything with it.
And this is the door leading to the backyard. And which the backyard shocked me when I first came here too, because I wasn't expecting it to be. Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah, we walked it a little bit. It's pretty
Oh,
big.
you saw the backyard?
Yeah, I'd like
Oh,
to see
you
it from
s-
right here, though, if we can open it. So here's the number one issue right here. We're going to upgrade that, and gosh, who knows how much that's going to be.
And the HVAC system is a commercial grade unit.
So that was a surprise to me that there was
That's
HVAC
HVAC.
here. So even if we got to replace it, that's going to be cheaper than if there was no HVAC at all.
Right.
It's really pretty.
It's shocking me on how deep it goes back, because it's like this tree is just blocking the action on type of view of the backyard.
You know, if you just open this property up a little bit,
It
I
would
mean,
be really nice. Just some of these trees need to go.
I would definitely get rid of all this.
Yeah.
Massive.
Massive HVAC system. Massive.
At least there's HVAC, so that's a good sign. Access to the crawl. Do you know about that? Possibly on
Access
the.
to the crawl. I have not seen access to the crawl.
Maybe right there.
Yeah, I think so.
Damon, if you see a door, because it could be a door. My house has a door that leads down to a.
Yeah, I have not seen the crawl space yet.
Is that it there with the bricks?
Breaks in front of the
That may be a little small for. Well, I
That's
don't
just a
know.
vent.
Yeah.
It's probably where we just saw that sheet
Yeah.
metal over top of it. So,
I didn't expect it to go that deep either.
you're a realtor.
I am a real estate.
I was wondering what role you played in this, and I don't mind the wholesaler if you got to go that way.
That's how I am doing.
So you're double dipping, which is fine. I don't mind it. I
Yes,
figured
would
that that's
be-
what it was.
Yes. So this would actually be my first wholesale deal. So.
All right, well, that's good to know because obviously one of my major questions is there wiggle room here?
There's wiggle room. I mean, if you want to negotiate, I'm here to negotiate. So,
Okay, cool deal.
and that's kind of my purpose.
You're young too. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19, man. Hey, I respect it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got into this game way too old. I'm
It's
38.
never too late. It's never too late.
Well, it's never too early, and that's
Hey, it's the best time is now. So.
wow.
Yes.
Access from
No.
the inside, so I want to
He
go.
was going.
There's probably not going to be any access on the outside. We saw it, and it looks like it's screwed shut.
There's also
Yeah, I got to get a shot of that in a moment.
Extra
So this is a 5'2".
Yep,
5'2".
And I see it as it could be possibly a 7. If you want to be honest.
I mean, this thing could be anything. This thing could be a bed and
I mean, it's
breakfast.
so huge. Wait till you get to the second floor. That's it, real.
All right, let me get a couple more shots of down here because my wife is gonna be like, we gotta get this. All right, here's the first bathroom. Whew. Okay. So this needs some work. Not too bad. The electrical upgrade is gonna be an absolute must. So this would be from the old oil heat. All right, let me show this one more time because this is just, and I didn't even look at this front room. So you got these two huge sitting rooms right here in the front. Gosh almighty, he was knocking all of this down, and why? Should have just left these walls alone. I love these French doors. Damon, hit me with these French doors real quick. Shut them and open them from the inside. And we've got them on both sides of this property. Give me a good little opening. So we just came right through the front door right there. Nice, huge opening. And then check out the staircase right here. Okay. And then nothing going on over here. Kitchen back here. Two more sitting rooms back here, which one of these could easily be anything. There's just too much room in this house. All right, we're going upstairs. Oh man. That right there is beautiful. I've got no idea, but I was wondering that those huge styrofoam panels. Okay, up to the second floor. And huge ceilings. Another huge room up here. These closets are just crazy. Huge room. Starting to get hot up in here. Super tall ceilings. Okay, here's the second floor bathroom. Plumbing's gonna be fun. What in the heck is that? Gosh almighty, that shit's hot as hell in there.
And you see why I said it could be 7 bedrooms?
I mean, there's a lot of additional rooms, especially, I mean, downstairs for sure.
I think they use one of them though as like laundry room.
Another room. Yike. Okay. Okay, so looking around, I mean, this is the hallway. Like, this is just so much open space. Like, what the hell is going on?
This could be like a little common living room area for the second floor.
I mean, you could almost get away with putting a bathroom right here. But we gotta think about the cost of
And
all of
that's
that.
the third floor. Now the third floor is humongous.
Oh man, that looks scary. All right, real quick, this is a major thing that I liked right here was this second floor, little sitting area.
Yeah, the steps got a hold of it. I'm gonna tell you about that.
And he's trying to patch every crack. Yikes. Look at the tape. Drywall tape on every single crack. That's, well, I guess if you gotta do it. Okay, now here's the front. Wow, this is interesting right here.
And this was interesting to me because if it was me, I would take that iron off the front and just flatten it out and make it like a little front deck.
Little front deck area.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna open, but that's where that door is. I was interested. That's right off of the front of the house. And then there's a little sitting room right here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh. Another huge, huge room.
They use this as a basketball court.
Here's heat for up here.
Not that we need the heat.
Yeah, right. All right, going up to the 3rd floor.
Now, would you have to keep this here? Because this looks older.
You know, my biggest concern would be how heavy is that trying to get that up out of here. But
As I said, it looks pretty old, but I don't know.
I ain't no telling. It would be. I don't know what's going on with the HVAC.
Watch the top
Yeah,
4
watch the
steps.
All right, appreciate it.
The lights on?
There is no lights. Utility.
Okay, a couple of steps. Appreciate it. Gotcha. Holy sh. All right, up in the attic right now. Water damage, a couple of little spots. But this is nothing. Oh my God, I was wondering what you were talking about. Yo, they got a freaking basketball hoop up here. Look at the chimney. What's going on with that?
It's not the chimney. It's the beam.
It's a pillar for this. Okay.
It is the chimney back here.
And then you can see all the trimming that needs to be patched up.
Definitely got huge. And that's super structural right there.
Yeah, she is. You know, for sitting as long as she is pretty sturdy.
Yeah, well, no, I am surprised. I was expecting to see a lot more water damage up in this attic, but yeah, this ain't too bad at all. So, huge, huge attic. Very nice.
You know, see the basketball court?
Okay, we can see over here.
Be careful for this third step right there. You have to go hang out.
Hey, what's that pitch?
It's probably 12. I don't know.
Can you imagine trying to roof this?
Oh, this is hot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is
I don't know, that probably is. It's definitely gonna be 12 on this side.
Mm.
I can't believe they have basketball.
Okay. Am I foaming at the mouth? Because I ought to be. Folks, I think we just found the next flip. I know it's crazy. It's in a super niche, super cute little town, right? And let's just backtrack real quick. First of all, the house is listed on Facebook Marketplace for $128. The house is listed on Zillow for $125. The guy that I met, turns out he's a young guy, he's 19 years old. He's a realtor and he's a wholesaler. He's double dipping. Nothing wrong with that. But after we toured it and I said, you know, hey, is there wiggle room? And he said yes. He told me that the best that we could do is probably $119,000. That is, in my opinion, a very fair number. $119,000 for a 4,100 square foot home that could easily have more than 2 bathrooms and could easily be a bed and breakfast. There's another 4,900 square foot house that's selling right now under contract for $469,000. Almost $500,000 for that house. We scooped this up for $120. We put 150 into it. Fuck it, we went stupid over budget. We're fully invested at 275. Let's just throw 275 as the number. Man, we sell this thing for $400,000. We done made 125 grand. I think it's the move to make. It needs everything, we know that. It's gonna be expensive, we already know that. This is not gonna be a 30-day, 90-day flip, we already know that. It's probably gonna take a year, but I think that this is a no-brainer. Damon got a peek under the house. He said he saw PEX under there. There's an HVAC system. We know we got to upgrade electrical. We've got some serious shit going on up in that attic in terms of water damage. We know we need a roof. Windows. Every window in that house needs to be addressed, if not replaced. You know, we're going to have to try to save money where we can. Can you imagine there's no kitchen at all in this house? We got to go get cabinets. We got to go get countertop. Can we do Formica in a $500,000 house? Probably not. If we push it to the max, between that house that I was just talking about that was $469, this house, there's a couple of, I mean, maybe a handful of other houses out there that are getting flipped right this second. Yo, this area could begin to boom. It's not too far out from shit. You got the Amazon warehouse, you've got factories, you got stuff out there. And guess what? It could be a bed and breakfast. I think I've already said that. Folks, this is the one. So here's what we're getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to hit up the dude in a little while and say, hey, look, I want to move forward. By the way, 19-year-old real estate agent, young kid, nice kid, shows up with his girlfriend. They're looking very professional. Shows up in the Mercedes. Yo, the kid was dressed and looked the part. It's his first deal. What could go wrong? But I like him. I like him a lot. And who knows? This could be, hey, this could be a big one right here. And think about this too. We're talking about $100,000, $150,000 in repairs. If we do a lot of the work ourselves, we can't do everything. We can't do the electrical. We can't do the HVAC. We can't do the plumbing. We can't do the roof. But if we try to do all of the other work ourselves, like that drywall, yo, we're gonna save some dollars. Ain't no more hiring no idiots. It's Damon and I and my wife who's about to build up a cute little town. HGTV, you better holler at me. You better holler. Felon flippers. Maybe, you know? Oh, real quick, one final thought. So that's the deal. I'm gonna hit up the young guy. I'm gonna tell him, hey, look, I want to move forward. Let's get this deal done. I'm gonna give him the earnest money deposit, and we're gonna set up the time to close. I think that's the Amazon warehouse right there that they're building. We'll set up the time to close, which will be at the end of the month. I'm gonna also talk to a couple of people who I think could potentially go in with me on this deal. And yo, hey, let's go flip a mansion. What do you say? Maybe.